The paper of the day is Adaptive Execution of Compiled Queries. It's a 2018 paper. Paper showed that interpretation and compilation are both important building blocks of achieving low query latency and high throughput. Paper also presented an adaptive execution framework that dynamically and automatically adjusts the execution mode of a query to minimize its overall execution time. In this approach, all decisions are made at a pipeline granularity and are based on runtime feedback instead of having to decide upfront. They further proposed a bytecode interpreter that features a linear time translation of LLVM IR into efficient bytecode. Using this interpreter and the existing LLVM compiler with optional optimization passes, their system was able to dynamically adapt to data sizes ranging from 10 MB to 30 GB and outperform all statically chosen execution modes for queries in the TPCH benchmark. Paper experiments are performed in Hyper, a database system that directly generates LLVM IR and so far always compiled it to machine code. Paper uses TPCH and TPCDS benchmark for their evaluations. Let's look at the contribution. Paper proposes an adaptive execution framework that is principally based on a single compilation-based query engine, yet integrates interpretation techniques that reduce the query latency. The key components of the design are: first, fast bytecode interpreter is specialized for database queries, a method for accurately tracking query progress, and third, a way to dynamically switch between interpretation and compilation without relying on the notoriously inaccurate cost estimates of query optimizers. This dynamic approach enables the best of both worlds: low latency for small queries and high throughput for long-running queries. Let's talk about the PS score now. Overall, it's an easy and engaging read with some rough parts, so it gets 8 out of 10 on readability. With 12 pages long, it scores 9 out of 10 on length. It's a description of a research prototype. It does well in describing the adaptive execution, so it gets 8 out of 10. Industry value and learning meter is high, so it gets 9 out of 10 on each. Overall PS score is 9 out of 10.